Oh, wait. There it is. I did it, I think. Can anyone hear me? No audio. Great. Um. Oh wait, we're good. I hear it now on Twitch. Hey, we up. We out you. Oops. All right. No, it's working. Does that mean yes, it's working? So tempted to troll. Don't troll me. Bruise Thumb. I don't even know your real name. You are a Twitter person. Gotta fix that right now. Twitter search, you so bad. Dan Clark, I assume. What's up, Colin? Bruce Thumb, is that your name, Dan? I think y'all should be able to see the chat if people chat on the left. Oh no, you can't sober up. The party's about to get started. It's time for another one. Pour another one. Pour it back. Hey, Jared, what's up, dude? It's funny you popped in here because I was just about like the very first thing on my list was to tell everyone to go sponsor you on GitHub. Sponsor Jared, people, because Jared makes dope shit. And I like dope shit, so I don't know. Anytime someone's making something cool or innovative in the Rails ecosystem and it's not like DHH and Basecamp, I think if we want to keep the community alive, like I see discussions all the time, like is Ruby dead? Like blah blah blah. We've all seen that, but the more so questions of like how do we get people interested in Ruby again? Like it's projects like this, and if we don't support projects like this, then we are the reason that Ruby is not popular with the kids, as they say. Even though I'm a child. All right, I am using something called Flux for screen dimming. Okay, there we go. Jesus, that's bright. All right, that should be a little better. I'm assuming that came through on y'all's end as well. All right, what was my list? First on the list, I already have GitHub open. So first on the list is I have apparently I created a gem. I didn't even know I made a gem for it. Called Awesome List Generator. This is what I want. And where are we? I guess Bridgetown. Invalid. Oh, damn it. Arbin low. I guess I'm gonna have to set it globally. If you set like Ruby options in your like ZSH config and then you're not using like 2.7.1, then it's all borked. So I guess I'm fully committed now. Arbin local. Are we good now? No. Oh, okay. So I definitely did not release it. Okay, that makes sense. So then how did I make awesome stimulus reflex. You know what? I have no idea. I have no idea how I made this, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to figure out where it is. Awesome stimulus. Nope. Okay. So I think you can use the GitHub clone Andrew code / awesome stimulus reflex. No, apparently not. Oh, what about repo? There we go. Okay. I'm going to do this the lazy way because I'm a lazy person. I'm going to copy that. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to steal the whole thing. Am I in? I feel like this is not the right folder, but it's going to have to work. Awesome Bridge Town RB. I guess I'm sort of doing that off screen. Where's my line? Okay. My browser is my line. Yes, Jared, I use, I use Safari. I love it. Except sometimes I have caching issues, I've noticed with Webpack. And I don't know why, but it's easy to do like a hard refresh in Firefox and not in Safari. So I sometimes just switch over. If I'm doing like CSS related things, I just switch over to Firefox. Okay. Okay. Z Bridge Town. Okay, ZOSS. There we go. All right, rf.get init. I need to like get my snapper so it snaps to the right place. Yeah, Firefox is good. Their CSS grid support specifically is super amazing. I use the developer edition and damn it, what did I just do? I use the developer edition. I like it when I need it, but for everyday browsing, I am a Safari guy. All right. I'm going to do this now because I'm going to have some stuff I can add to it. And if I just create it now, then I'll actually add it. Okay. Awesome list. Boom, bang, bong. And the reason I was trying to find that other thing earlier is I created a tool. I think I created it. I don't even remember anymore. I created a tool to like help you generate these awesome lists from a data file. I have no idea how I was actually using it. That is the question. Wait. Oh. Apparently I created a GitHub action for it. Cool. I don't remember how I did that. And I tried to just, I installed, okay. I created a pre-release version of that gem. I forgot I even had that gem. That's why gem install didn't work the first time. Boom. Okay. Now we're cooking. So I'm creating an awesome list for Bridgetown so I can add my own notes, and other people can find it too. And awesome lists are cool. So, and awesome list Tailwind is usually the one I use as a starter. Contents, plugins, and I'm not gonna push everything at once. Like as I start using some of the tools, I'm gonna add them like when I do that. So wait, they have a linter now for awesome lists. What won't they lint? Answer me that, folks. I will lint anything personally. So funding should go to Jared. Where? Okay. Boom. Okay, we have our funding. Here's that. And I'm pretty sure how do I Oh, nice. I put in really helpful help. Generate data template. Generate output. That would be readme.md dash data would be this data.yml. Wait, data.yml template. Oh, look, I have data in there twice. Nice. Okay. If someone wants to open that issue, almost anything with commit messages. Yeah. Oh no, I will lint. I'll lint the commit message. Actually, that's something I haven't actually run the linter shit. I haven't actually run the linter, and that's actually something I should probably maybe dive into a little bit. But I am all in on conventional commits. And if you look at my Git commits, they're using that sort of, but they're also using that the Gitmoji thing, because I just like the way it makes the Git log look, honestly. And before I get distracted, generate readme data dash template would be this template. Config template.liquid. Jared's got me all on that freaking liquid life now. Did that work? No, apparently not. Wait, did it? No. Definitely did not. Why didn't I just steal this in the first place? Boom. Does it work? It does work. Awesome. Okay, so the template is where you obviously put your template. So they just put awesome Tailwind and then a block link. Could do that. Jared, do you call it Bridgetown or Bridgetown RB? And actually, I guess the more correct question would be, what do you want other people to refer to it as? If Jared's still in here, I have no idea. steal that. It's just an SVG. Good man. So I theoretically should be able to do that. Can I do that? That is the question. Just Bridgetown's fine, but either way works. All right. Well, then we're already off to a bad start here. Had to domain name, Twitter handle, and adding RB helps. Ah, true. Then we're going to keep the brand. Keep it strong. So the real question is, would it be easier for me to just, yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I don't remember, actually, you know what, I do remember, but I don't want to do it the, like, way to, like, change your Git remote. It's way faster to just, do this. All right, cool. Awesome, Bridgetown. There we go. Sorry if you already liked it. Not sorry. Too quick on the trigger. Awesome Bridgetown. Is that spelled right? Yep. Cool. Now. Oh, Lord. Sometimes just nuking Git, it's just so much, it's so much faster than actually fixing the problem. That is my lazy philosophy of the day. All right. No, I didn't delete it. Oh, wait, I did delete it, didn't I? Am I? Wait, no, I didn't. I just renamed it. All right, there we go. I don't know why VS Code couldn't figure that out, apparently. Okay, there we go. All right, now let's run thing. I just want to make sure that SVG is up there, and that's, I think I'll add maybe like a 1 or 2 to the list, and then we'll just build it out as we go. I don't care. Oh, wait. Oh. Too many VS Code windows. What editor are y'all on? If you of the internet have decided to waste your Friday or whatever the day is, who knows, watching me stumble through life. README? Jesus, that's big. Oh well. Vim. There's one in every crowd. One in every crowd. Jared, if you're using Vim, then you're not going to be able to take advantage. Oh, wait. What did I read? Oh, Bruised Thumb, not Jared. Pfft. Dan, come on, dude. You got to get on the VS Code life. I'm going to steal this document, this plugin. Was it Command Shift E? No. There's a plugin called Tailwind Docs, and there's also one called Laravel Docs. And it's a VS Code plugin that I'm going to shamelessly steal and make work for Bridgetown, so that when you're in a Bridgetown site, you can just type, you would just be able to type Bridgetown Docs and then like whatever the main thing is. And then it'll take you straight there. The Tailwind Docs one is really nice. Although I should probably go ahead and, yes, I trust Tailwind. Takes you straight there. It's baller. I have to have it. I'm going to create it. It's on my list. All right, back to this list. This works. SCG is a little big, but it's fine. And it's not green. And it looks like there's a lot of paths in here. Can I set fill color, or is it inherent fill color? You know what? That sounds like something that will get dealt with later. Wait, how does he have it green? Where is this green coming from? Fill clip. Whatever. I don't know. Where's my handy dandy? I think I have another one somewhere. Oh, that's just for GIFs. Whatever. Fuck it. Okay. Awesome Bridgetown. Be curious list of awesome things related to Bridgetown. From this will be what is it? Contributing whip. Awesome Bridgetown. Cool. And then I guess I'll just add the website for now. And then, like I said, as I'm going through this, I'm going to start updating this, and you out there can update it as well, although I need to actually add contributing dots and stuff, but a later time. Cool. But this tool I created is nice because you can, instead of everyone, I don't know, I've seen awesome lists, they can get kind of messy, like with the contributing workflow, but with this, you just come in here and then it would be description, name, type. Okay, so type is what is used to generate the table of contents. So what do they have? Plugins, UI libraries, resources. I feel like these are all resources, but whatever. Useful links. There we go. And then, and I'm literally just gonna take what they have. Maybe we'll add the GitHub too. Description. I don't know why. Official Taiwan website. Bridgetown website. And I don't like that I did that, so. Cool. Bridgetown website. Bridgetown GitHub repo. What is it? Official. What do they call it? Talent seat. No, I don't like that. The Bridgetown repository. All right, I think we're done with that. There we go. Bridgetown. So now when I run, I guess if I make a bin stub for it, it would be really nice. Or rig file. I don't know. I like using bin stubs. I'm a bin stub person. If you've ever seen my project, sometimes I'll literally just copy like exactly what Yarn is doing, but into a bin stub because I don't know. I like it. I'm used to it more so. Useful links. Okay, so that can actually not, it doesn't need to be what I thought it was. So that can be useful links. Useful links. Boom. For right now, I'll just paste the command into the contributing docs. All right. Awesome Bridgetown RB, query list of awesome things related to Bridgetown. This document, I swear I removed that. Apparently I didn't. Did I already add it to contributing? I did. Okay. To generate the README locally run I guess it's bash. Is it? No, I guess it is actually sh. Some of the highlighters don't like that. Sweet. All right. That's done. We got contributing. And git add. I didn't mean to do that from, I do most of my, Git from VS Code, honestly, these days. I can do it from the command line, but this like conventional commit thing that is built in helps as I like try to remember them. I guess, is this a chore? I never know what the initial commit should be. CI chore feature. I guess it's a, nah, I guess it's a chore. Initial commit, initial commit. Boom. I still didn't remove this. Perfect. And I was going to add this. Boom. There we go. All right. Oh, wait. I need to, oh, that's why it didn't work. Duh. I need to add this to the the layout workflow config. Okay. That explains it. There we go. All right. There we go. So like the idea is that like a contributor never has to touch the template or anything. All they have to interface with is this data file. And I don't remember why I built it, honestly. Actually, I think I was just trying to like mess more with Liquid. And for some reason at that time during that day, I thought I needed it. Okay, but the real question is, will this link work correct? No, it's not going to. Well, that's going to have to be called a bug in the gem. So for now, because I'm done with this right now, so I'm not going to waste time with that. Why did I architect it like this? It's just gonna have to be that for right now. And that will have to be an issue on this gem. So now, just want to make sure the GitHub Actions should automatically configure it. So I think I could just add Git pods or something on top of like integrate Git pods, and then no one would even have to check out the repo to update the list, or to submit like a PR to update the list, which is pretty cool. Because all you have to do is just add it here, which you can do from your phone. So, all right, are we good? Yep, I know. It looks funky, but it's gonna have to do. What did I do? I fixed the table contents and update the template file instead of the readme directly. All right, let's get it live. Let's move on. Where did it go? There it is. Nice. Very, very nice. All right, done there. I'm going to go through that in a second. What was I about to do? I wanted to Tailwind, awesome. I need like a Git search built into my search bar. I'm assuming that's possible. There we go. Actually, whoa, where did that go? Okay, so, nope, that's not even what I wanted to do. It's weird. I have like keyboard shortcuts. What do I even use for that? You know what? It's not important. I have like keyboard shortcut thing that lets me position windows, and I need to set it up so that I can do it here in the correct spot. All right. DuckDuckGo. Jarrett, DuckDuckGo. I love like from the idea of it, but like, goddamn, dude, it sucks. You know what? Let's try it. Let's just let's try to make a switch right now. Just type in bang GitHub anything and it'll do the GitHub search right away. That's super nice. I think shitty search results may be worth that feature. Okay, awesome. And I wanted this. Okay, there we go. I'm back on track. All right, don't worry. I promise we're going to spin up a Bridgetown site soon. Curatlist, Bridgetown. Oh. See, Jared, you're just the man, dude. This is why people need to sponsor you. When are you going to start your own podcast? Topics. Awesome list. Awesome list. Bridgetown RB. You know what? While we're in there, Markdown, Liquid, DDG for the win. Oh, DuckDuckGo. I was like, what? There are no releases yet. No packages, no environments. Bada boom, bada bang. Settings. And turn projects off. I guess we'll leave that on. I'm only on that squash merge life. Hashtag don't at me. I'm going to go ahead and add Jared just in case he wants it. Jared, feel free to like move this under the Bridgetown org if you feel like it or not. I don't care. But if you want it, you can have it. Branches. The default is main. Perfect. No other branches. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to make sure of. And the other thing I was going to do, community, add a code of conduct. And I know it's chore and then code. I swear there's a code. Oh, apparently not. I guess docs. So that's pencil. Chore, docs, create code of conduct. Yeah, I would leave it in my wheelhouse too. That means it's not your problem. I have I'm going to commit directly main. The awesome lucky repo is one that I've had for a good minute now under my control. But Paul is the creator of Lucky. Lucky is a like a Ruby on Rails type idea for Crystal. If you've never heard about it, it's pretty cool. Check it out. All right, are we done here? I think yes. For now. Okay, and you said I could do GitHub. Or what is it? Bang GitHub. And then I want my awesome list generator. What the heck is that knocking? Yeah, Crystal's pretty cool. But way too many things coming out in JavaScript, dude. I don't even think is Crystal 1.0 yet? I'm not sure it is. Okay, you know what? I want GitHub Andrew M codes awesome list generator. Boom. That's not bad. If it could take me directly there, that would be dope, but that's pretty good. All right, issue remain master to main. It's issue 1. Issue 2 is the gem is not actually released. We should release it. 1.0 is work. Yeah. Well, they've been on work for the next release. I don't know. I feel like I've heard that before. I mean, I think Lucky, like Crystal and Lucky were. It was like 2018 when I first heard about it. And what was the other thing? The content or the types. Fix, add, or is it titleize the titleize types for the what is that fucking thing called? My words, they're not with me today. What is it's friggin' goddamn. I don't know. Contents list. Boom. For the contents list, C Andrew code /awesome Bridgetown for an example of the issue. Wait, did I make it? Okay, I did. Perfect. Dashed. I like things underscored because I write Ruby. Although I have been very much so following the way Jared is creating or working on the Bridgetown site, so I don't do that for the files in there. And I am assuming there's a reason. I don't know. Convention, probably. I don't know why, like, the underscore just makes it seem like easier to read. Cool. You know what? I'm going to slap that with a good first issue. All right, that's done. The awesome list is created. Okay, that's done. Okay, bam. All right, let's get to it. So first, I'm just going to show you guys, or not guys, all y'all, my site right now that's in Bridgetown. And I definitely have a purge CSS issue right here with these links that I got to figure out. But it is definitely coming together. Oh, not in the gems. No, Jared, no. Anything but the that's right, you do that. Oh, dude, no, I can't stand for that. I like the fact that most Ruby gems are underscored. The convention, I like the convention. Also, Jared, while you're here, I have a question for you that I was going to ask earlier, but I didn't want to disturb you. Anyway, this is my site. As you can see, it is coming along. Some things are still broken. Also, Jared, I'm sorry. I hate swap. I hate it so much. And I'm going to replace swap, which is normal CSS transitions, because it stops the render cycle or whatever, and just like Turbolinks, and I don't like that. That really bothers me. It's also I don't know. It's dope, but I don't need it. Use something a little subtler. Although I am going to use the automation for it when we create this new app. But yeah, this is mine. Work in progress. And Jared, my question for you is, if you see all these podcasts, so let me go to that repo. Probably don't want to actually close this so we can get back to it. Z personal. No. There we go. All right. So for these podcasts, what I basically did is I wrote a script. Wait, go back. I wrote a script to generate data, which it's unimportant how I did it, but the data looks something like this. So there are some podcasts that I've only been on once and some that I've been on multiple times, but I wanted to keep the structure the same because then you can keep lots of other stuff the same, life's easy. So I have all these data files, but I don't think the way I did it with these data files is actually the correct way or best way to have done this. Because, it works great because I just use a collection in my Bridgetown config. But on the home page, and I guess my file names are a little funky because I've done a lot of refactoring. But if you see on my home page, I have these stats. So this is actually like a count of the site posts, and this is just a number I copied off some website for now. But these podcasts, this is a dynamic number 2, and that is right here, post count. Okay, and that comes from the index right here. I wanted to know if there was a better way to do this, because it took me a good fucking minute to figure out how to actually write this, because I don't know, it doesn't seem to like the fact that, which is why I don't think I set it up the best way. It doesn't like the fact that I have these data files, I have podcasts and then I have all these, but it wants to if you kind of do it like a normal way with Liquid and do size, it literally just counts 7, which makes sense because there's 7 podcasts. But then I wanted it to reach in and grab each individual episode, and it took me a minute. And my question for you was whether or not doing that with the data files was a good way to do that, or if there was a better way to do it. I considered just pulling them all into one file and then adding the name of the podcast as an attribute, so that you could do a where statement. I don't know. So I guess this isn't really the question. Is this a good loop? Because it works, whatever. It was more so the question of the way I architected these data files. So straight up Ruby. That's not a bad idea. So in case anyone is listening to this and doesn't know, Jared is the maintainer and creator of Bridgetown. He is what they used to refer to as a Ruby hero. Writing some straight up Ruby in a little plugin to get that final count. You know what? So what we're going to do is in issues, new issue, podcast data files, podcast data final count, refactor. And the label, you know what? I don't think anyone would ever contribute to this project, but just in case. And I guess that's tech debt. Kaseya builder and plugins builders and make the liquid tag to output the value. Yes. You know what? I didn't even think about that because that's not something I would ever think about. But I will say, now that you brought that up, the one thing that really, really pisses me off about that, and it's probably just my own ignorance about it, is I totally stole your insert SVG because it's brilliant. Am I not using it? Wait. Am I on the right project? Yes, I think I am. Am I not using any? Oh, wait, no. Oh, maybe I did remove all of the icons and just do inline for most of them. Whatever. The point is, the part that really pisses me off about this is in my head, and which was a page, I guess it was the hero, wasn't one that was using it. So there should be an example in here. Yeah, there we go. this insert SVG. Wait, I guess I should have asked this earlier. Can y'all see my like code correctly, or do I need to zoom it in or something? Ugh. If I need to, put in the chat. If not, I'm not going to do it. This insert SVG, but then you can't pass it a string. Shit you not. And I could prove it, but I don't think I'm going to. Or no, not a string, a dynamic variable. Like, I wanted to like basically put it in a plugin, and the plugin would know the name of the icon, and it would just go grab it. But you can't like make this like a liquid. I'm pointing, and you guys can't see what I'm pointing at. You can't make this like a liquid variable, I guess is the correct word. This file path. And I don't know the solution to that, and I didn't want to waste too much time on it, but that is the only thing that's turned me off to the liquid tags. Although I really need to do some more due diligence in that area. Okay, this is my site. Nothing special. Some of it's still broken. If you are checking it out and you see something broken, the GitHub repo is live. As always, I always put everything live pretty much unless it needs to be secret. Bridgetown Cloudinary. Cool. I will do that. It's all live so that anyone can see what I'm doing. I don't know if I necessarily recommend it at this point for some of it because I need to do some refactoring because I made a bit of a mess in a few areas and I need to do some cleanup. You can pull the local vars out of a context object. Ew. Yeah, I want that. Jared, would be awesome, and if you don't want to or don't have the time, feel free to say no. But if someone in the community, not necessarily me, could like compile a ton of questions and then that everyone has, and then maybe like get on a video with you and ask them. And then you could talk about that, like related to like best practices and patterns of Bridgetown. I think that'd be super helpful. Because that's typically the questions I have. It's not so much like, how do I do this? Because like your docs are very good and I can usually figure it out because that's what I do. I figure shit out, but it's more like, is this the best way to do it? And there's not like a clear answer, and there's not really a lot of like great liquid tooling, although I did plug in some stuff for VS Code. That would also be something I want to know. Jared, this is what you need to do. You need to go into VS Code, and then there's this thing called How I VS Code. And you need to install that. And then you go to their website and you sign in with GitHub. And then it shows all the plugins you're using and stuff. Although I wonder if this is only using it for my workspace. I feel like this looks like only my... Well, I started disabling like a lot. I pretty much have started disabling almost all extensions out of the box and only enabling them on the projects that I'm using them on. And not because I was seeing any sort of like slowdown or anything, but just because... like, I don't know, sometimes like if I'm using ESLint on one project and not on another, and it doesn't like prettier, even though everyone wants to make prettier in ESLint, like conjoined at the hip, it makes no sense. Not the point, but whatever. I've started disabling things out of the box. But if you install this plugin, and once again, that is How I VS Code, then it'll just push it all up there for you, because I'm sure some people will be very interested in some of the tooling you're using. A Bridgetown Fireside with Jared. Yeah, that's exactly what we need. You know, like old, was it FDR? Yep. See, I know my history. The old FDR Fireside chats. What a douchebag. All right. And we're going to create a new Bridgetown site in a second, but I just want to run through a few things real quick on here related to tooling. I'm using Percy for no real good reason, honestly. Well, because I'm not going to write tests. I'm 100% not going to write tests. people in the community like Jared have made it really easy to test Bridgetown sites. I will absolutely not be one of the people doing that, and that is a personal thing. So if you want to do it, but I'm not going to do it. So I have Percy, which is not really a line of defense, but I find it like helpful to a degree. And what it basically does is create snapshots of all your pages. And when you tell it to rerun the snapshots, it'll tell you if anything changed. And I don't know, I like it. Not the most helpful thing in the world, but it's kind of helpful to a degree. I just don't use it as much as I probably could. Whoa. What dat? See? Like things like this. What the hell is that? What is this? Projects? Is that a problem? Oh, I haven't rerun recent snapshots. Cool. So, like I said earlier, I do bin stubs. So I have a bin stub that runs Percy, and behind the scenes, it builds the site, and then it runs yarn Percy snapshot output. So it's basically telling Percy to search through the output folder, which is the folder that Bridgetown creates when you create a production build of the website. And Jared, if at any point I say something that's completely wrong and you're still here, please say something. Creates a production build of the site. Yarn Percy will sift through that and snapshot all the HTML files that are generated. And you just need to make sure, it is bundling your Webpack assets. Before you run Percy, you need to make sure that you build your Webpack assets with Yarn and that you build with Bridgetown, so that first all your assets will be there. Then when it creates the output folder, you won't have just a Webpack missing manifest error, I think is what it is, in place of all the href or the source links to packages or to the assets like the CSS and the JavaScript and stuff like that. So I have Percy. That's first thing number one, and it's pretty easy to add, and I'm probably not, I guess I could create an automation for it. And I guess now is a good time to say what automations are. See, this is why I want that doc plugin. I'm going to make that doc plugin. So automations are dope, and it's just like the Gatsby, whatever Gatsby calls it. I don't even remember. I remember we talked about this on Remote Ruby, yeah. And if anyone listening doesn't know, Chris Oliver, Jason Charnes, and I shoot the shit on a podcast. And Jared was on recently. Which is actually something that could be added to our awesome list. It's a pretty good discussion. I think a lot has actually changed since this discussion. And Jared, I want to get you on either Remote Ruby again, or maybe get you on the Ruby Blend, so we can talk about kind of the new stuff, especially now that I have experience. I don't think any of us had actually like spun up a Bridgetown site when we talked. Although I think I probably had spun one up literally, but not actually like kind of, dug into it. But since then, like 1.5, not 1.5, 0.15, whatever the version is, whatever the most recent version is, brought so many like changes, but like super dope changes. And not like a lot as in like the amount, but like kind of like in my mind, like the way you kind of can build your Bridgetown site just became so much better. So I think it'd be nice to talk about it again, especially now that I can ask actual questions. Okay, what was I doing? I was coming in here. Oh, because I was going to add the podcast to the awesome list. Cool. Call media. God, that's gross. And actually, you know what? I'm just call it podcast. Because honestly, I think we started talking about Bridgetown a lot more on one of the shows. So I could probably link some of those. And boom. Remote Ruby podcast episode with Jared White. And that's all I'm going to put for right now. Cool. I think, do I have the, okay, I need to point this to main. Okay. Do y'all use GitHub Actions? Do y'all like GitHub Actions? I have mixed feelings about it, but the fact that it's so close. What's up, Femera? Dude, long time no chat. All right. That threw me off course. What was I doing? Okay. Make sure this works. Main. I mean, you've been busy. No, I've literally been not. I have not been busy at all, actually. I think for like a good maybe like a week, I just did nothing but like lay in bed and watch TV and just accept that I was like depressed and just be okay with it and just like let it roll for a little bit, because like for the first time ever, I had nothing to do. Well, other than find a job. I guess that's kind of important. I guess this might not be the best project to use this on, but I don't know. Figure that out later. Update the GitHub action and add remote Ruby number 78. And if I push this, yeah, no, sometimes it's like, I mean, I've struggled with, ADHD, and I've been diagnosed with bipolar depression. So, sometimes it's like I find like a lot of peace in just like stopping and realizing like, oh, I'm depressed right now, and like it's fine, honestly. Sometimes to just like accept it and just like do your thing, but just like knowing that it's happening is a lot nicer. Came back to GitHub because of Actions. GitLab pipelines are great, but GitHub is stepping up the game. Yeah, it's a step. I will say I really like the fact that it makes doing like actual actions, like when I say action, I mean like an actual interaction with your repo. It makes that so much easier, like for adding or removing files or like auto committing or whatever. But the CI setup is just kind of slow and kind of annoying. And the way they're like handling their like packages, I don't love. But at the end of the day, it is super close. So I typically reach for it unless I'm writing Rails tests, because then I'm going with Circle CI all day, every day. The remote dispatch event thing for Actions works flawlessly for my use case. Bang. That's good to hear. Um, how many people are on this? 6. That's a solid number. If anyone doesn't know, Femera is the creator of AppLocale, which is a dope product that you should go investigate. Because I'm not going to tell you, and then if I don't tell you and you don't look it up, then you're never going to know, and then you're going to be the only one that doesn't know. I don't want to try to instigate some FOMO here, but it kind of sucks being the only one that doesn't know about this dope product that can increase accessibility in your application and ease of life. Bang. There you go, Femera. Send me my dollar via Venmo. Does this work? Maybe. No. It doesn't. I'll fix it later. All right. Automations. It's also free for 3 months. There we go. Go check out AppLocale. Tell them I sent you. There's no referral box, but I don't know. Send an email. Send a support ticket. It says Andrew told me about this. Andrew Mason, the Andrew. Automations are dope. Automations are like GitHub recipes. It's funny. The reason I thought about that, reason I went down that little tangent is because we talked about this on that episode of Ruby. So basically, it allows you to take wrap some sort of action, or basically it's kind of like Rails bytes for Bridgetown. Taking the setup of something, wrapping it in a short command that you can just run and then share with the community, and then no one has to do it by hand again. So there's a Bridgetown Automations repo. It's another nice thing. And you can see examples like this, like adding swap. You just add bundle exec, Bridgetown apply, and then a path to a repository. Bam, you got swap. So when we spin up this new Bridgetown site in a second, we're going to use these. Or some of these anyway, not all of them. Femera, I don't know if you saw this, but I re-listened to that, or actually, what did I listen to? I guess last week Jason and I talked about Bridgetown again, and he said he wanted to remake his site, the Bridgetown. So I'm gonna do it for him because it's super quick. It'll be super quick and easy to do this, and it'll be a nice little present. But he doesn't have his freaking site open source. Shame. So we're not gonna be able to do everything, but be able to do most of it. Okay. And what I was about to do is add Bridgetown automations. And at some point, I need to figure out why this doesn't work. Bridgetown automations. What are Bridgetown automations exactly? Coding. See, this is why I need my VS Code plugin. I'm gonna create it. It's gonna be beautiful. Femera, do you know about the Tailwind Docs plugin? You can just type Tailwind Docs in the thing, and it will take you straight to the documentation. I'm gonna make that for Bridgetown. It's gonna be glorious, and it's gonna save me so much time that I don't care if anyone else uses it. Bridgetown automations. Automation scripts. There we go. That's a great description right there. Bridgetown automations. Boom. I guess I need to run my, what did I call this thing? I don't need docs. Shut up. Well, if you don't need the docs, then I'm telling you right now that you're not using the grid, CSS grid from Tailwind, which is actually really nice and pretty powerful. And I'm assuming if anyone's looked into CSS grid, well, I guess it's not safe to assume, but Rachel Andrews is on the CSS working group, I believe. She has this awesome site called Grid by Example, which is basically just super helpful, like grid layouts that she's created in embedded code pens. And I really kind of want to copy, see if I can copy some of these just using Tailwind. But that's a tangent, and I'm trying not to go down those. Bridgetown, so there's Jason's site. I'm going to pin that. There's my site. Famara, have you seen my my recent updates? Still not good, but better. I guess, maybe. I don't know. It's pixel pushing to a unhealthy level. Okay, that's the same thing. This is the documentation. So is that. All right. So why was I talking about Bridgetown automations? Probably because we're going to use them in a second. And I guess we can just do it. Let's just do it. Let's recreate Jason's website. Bridgetown. So obviously, well, not obviously, Jared writes really good docs, unlike many people. Come on, man. Famara, you know I'm like an ADHD rabbit, dude. Like any shiny thing, I will chase it down, especially when I'm talking out loud for some reason. I'm doing it right now. If you don't have Bridgetown installed, well, the installation instructions are right here under getting started. And if you don't have Bridgetown installed, you can install it. ZOS, I guess. And I guess, what am I using? Arbenv Global 2.71. Freaking error. Like I have the thing in my. I have the Ruby ops in my ZSH config, and I still get some of those stupid warning messages, and it really freaking pisses me off. But I'm not switching off it right now. So if you don't have it installed, gem install bundler. Bridgetown N. What does the N do? Is this installing bundler and Bridgetown? I guess so. Bundler. I guess I could just. What are those things?